Hey there, this is Josh Cleverly with Concrete Coatings and the Fenix Group. Today we're going to show you how to change a gray broomed concrete slab into a beautiful accent piece for any patio using our Living Earth stain. Stick with us as we use that, put that down, and then seal it with Super Seal VOC matte. Check it out. Here we quickly threw up some masking tape to protect our edges and to make sure we didn't get any etching material on the walls where we didn't want them. All right, now as you've heard us talk about before on some of our other videos, surface prep is one of the most important factors in having a successful project. So as you can see here, we've got our Easy Prep by Concrete Coatings. That's our etching, degreasing, and cleaning product that you want to put down and apply to the concrete before we begin the water-based stain portion of the project. Based on the age of the concrete, the finish, and what we're dealing with here, we're going to go ahead and use this full strength. So we'll just pour this in and get started. Once we completed masking the edges, we had two sprayers, one filled with water and another filled with the Easy Prep solution. It's important to remember that Living Earth requires porosity to adhere properly to the concrete. And when using Easy Prep, to do that, you need to make sure that you pre-moisten the concrete to allow for an even etch. So here we'll methodically go back and forth while another person is putting the etching material down. We then follow that up with our pressure washer and Big Bertha attachment so that we could consistently and evenly pressure wash and further etch the concrete in preparation for the stain. Once we finished rinsing the patio, we continued our masking. It's important to note that our Living Earth stain will penetrate into other surfaces, so please mask anything that you do not want to have potentially stained by the product. All right guys, welcome back. I'm excited to show you our Living Earth water-based stain now in concentrated form. As you can see, this is not the gallon that you're used to purchasing. This is a quart container. So because this is concentrated, you're going to take one of these and dilute with 3 parts of water to equal a gallon. The benefit of this is because it's concentrated, you have a lot more control over the color and how you use it based on the project and the scope of the work. As you can see as well, we've got directions on the back, we've got dilution instructions. As you can see, I've got 2 here. So we've already pre-measured our water and added it to the container. We've shaken these up pretty well, so we're going to take the lid off and pour these into the water that we've already prepared. And this is an important point to remember, that batching stains is really important. You know, if you're doing a large project, you don't want to grab one stain out at a time. You want to shake up your product, dilute equal parts of the different gallons that you have so that your color is consistent through and through. So we're going to be able to do this whole job with these 2 gallons. We've got this 2-gallon sprayer. We're going to go ahead and add the color now and get started. The pigments in Living Earth Stain Concentrate will settle as you use them, so make sure you agitate the sprayer as needed to maintain evenness of color. All right, we let this sit overnight. It's completely dry. We made sure to inspect our control joints and everything's dry, ready to go. So we've got our Super Seal VOC matte. So before we go ahead and put that down, it's important for you to stop and take a look at this sealer. We mat this at the factory, and before you begin to use it and throughout your using of it, you need to make sure that you agitate it and you stir the matting agent. As this sits, it can settle. So just have a stick or a drill handy and make sure that you mix this as you go. This will make sure that your matting and your finish are consistent from the start of the job to the finish of the job.
We're going to start by cutting in the sealer with a chip brush, and immediately afterwards we're going to follow that with a roller cover. For this smooth concrete, we're using 3/8 inch nap. We're going to dip and roll this. You need to be concise and methodical here because in this initial coat, if you're putting sealer all over the place, you're going to see those roller marks as the material dries. It's also important to note that we did this in the cool of the morning, out of direct sunlight, to maximize the sealer's ability to lay down smooth without any surface defects.
As you can see, Living Earth Stain is a great tool for any contractor tool chest in turning a gray slab of concrete into a beautiful accent piece for a backyard. Go ahead and reach out to your local distributor and give us a call if you have any questions. Have fun out there, and we'll see you soon.